In this video, I'm going to go over your homework with you from last night, and I'm just going to go through it step by step with you. So for number 1, hopefully you distributed on the right hand side. In the same step, you could combine like terms over here. So here you could do 8 minus 15. So in this case, that would be 12y minus 7. Over here, I'm going to distribute that negative 2. And yes, if you're correcting with red pen, you need to correct the whole thing, not just write the right answer at the end of it. So this becomes negative 6y plus 164. Okay, now I need to get the y's on one side and the numbers on the other. So I'm going to add the 6y. And in the same step, I'm going to move this 7 over. 12y plus 6y is 18y. And over here, 164 plus 7 is 171. Divide by 18. Y equals 9.5. Okay. And to check that, you could plug it back into the original equation, and that would be fine. Let's look at number 2. This is another one with the distributive property. So hopefully you distributed that negative sign to make negative 12h plus 6 equals 12h plus 6. Okay, I'm going to add this 12h to both sides. And in the same step, I'm going to move this 6 over. Okay, 6 minus 6 is 0. 12h plus 12h is 24h. And then you keep going. Divide by 24. 0 divided by anything is 0. So h equals 0. And you could plug that back in and check it. Okay, now we have the word problems. And I was looking at different strategies yesterday. And I found this strategy that I kind of changed around to make it fit for our class. But, so the acronym is HUB. And yeah, this is just a random piece of paper. But HUB stands for you highlight the numbers and operations, you underline the question, and you box the units. So I'm going to try that on these problems. If you want to, you can pause this and go get a marker. I don't have highlighters, but I do have markers. So you can do this with me if you want to. But first step is to highlight the numbers and operations. So I'm going to highlight 35,000. I'm also going to highlight is, because is an equal sign. Let's see, every year the population, let's see, 750, and oh, increases by, that's addition. And here's another number. And, I mean, technically reach is equals, but we'll leave it at that. Next is to underline the question. Hopefully you can see that this is the question. In approximately how many years will the population reach 50,000 people? And then you need to box the units. Your answer should be in years. Okay, directions say to write a linear equation to model the problem first, then solve. So first I need an equation. Let's see. So the total population, y equals, my starting amount is 35,000. And then it's growing, where's the rate? It's growing by that 750. Remember, that's increases by, so increases, so plus 750x. And this doesn't really go with that 35,000. The is kind of goes with the population. And you'll see that in the next part that we do. So here's my equation. You can use x and y. You can use, I don't know, p and, I don't know. I would just stick with x and y. But anyways, Now it says in approximately how many years will the population reach 50,000 people? So 50,000 is going to go in for y. So 50,000 equals 35,000 plus 750x. And then in here you just need to solve for the x. So subtract 35,000. And that's 15,000. Divide by 750. And x equals 20. And I know that my unit is going to be years. And that's how you do number 3. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, Connor has 25,000 in his bank account. Let me find my highlighter. And this is the equals right here, but it doesn't really go with the 25,000 because the 25,000 is on the other side. Here's another number, 1,500, and he spends. That means he's losing money. Okay, he does not add any money to the account. I know add is one of those operation words, but it doesn't really need to be in the equation. I guess you could put at plus 0 because he's not adding anything. And then here's the question. How much money will he have in his account after 8 months? And here's your unit. I'm sorry, just kidding. It's how much money. That's not your unit. We know how many months he's doing it. It's for 8. So let's write our equation. It didn't tell us what the variables were, so I'm just going to use x and y. So the money in his account is y, and right now it's 25,000, but he's losing or spending 1,500 per month. You could use an M there if you wanted to. Okay, now I want to know how much money he has after 8 months, so I'm going to put the 8 in for the x. So y equals 25,000 minus 1,500 times 8. And you can type it into your calculator just like that. This comes out to be 12,000 if you're doing it step by step. And your final answer should be with a dollar sign in the front. Some of you are putting it at the end. It needs to be in the front. 13,000 in his account. So almost half of his money is gone. Okay, let's look at number 5. Okay, Cheyenne has X boxes that weigh 2 pounds each and Y books that weigh 3 pounds each. So let's see, here's 2 pounds. I'm going to go with the X with that one because the 2 goes with the X. The Y and the 3 go together. The total weight of her books is 60 pounds. There's your total. And then here's the question. If she has if she has 10 3-pound books, how many 2-pound books does she have? And your unit would be 2-pound books. Okay, let's write our equation. So as I said when I was going over it, the 2 and the x go together. You can start with a total if you want to. You can have 60 equals at the beginning or at the end. You might as well just start with it. So the total weight of the books is 60 pounds. Hopefully that's not in a backpack that she has to carry around. And 2x plus 3 and y go together. So that equals 60. Then it tells us she has 10 3-pound books. So 10 is going to go in for y right here. We're going to solve for x. Subtract 30 from both sides. 30 equals 2x. Divide by 2. X equals 15. So she has 15 2-pound books. Oops. Sorry, that was my hand, I promise. Okay. So that's the front. We still have the back to go over. I'm actually going to do that in the second video because I'm kind of running out of time in this one. So you can go ahead and close this one out and go on to the next video.